Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises, you know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now, a little stronger now. Generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now, a little stronger now.
Good evening all, this is Rolling Swarm. It's once again very early in the morning here in Malta, but somewhere in North America, other side of the world. It's game time, and we're in the midst of getting everything ready. I've just been doing a charity stream with ENDS for good cause, so I've been up already tonight for quite a while. You'll have to forgive me if I'm completely zoned out for this stream. However, I haven't been on the NA account for a while, so we got some goodie boxes to open. Just looking for, like, you know, that. Oh, new avatar. Yeah, I'll take that. Nothing super exciting, but we can, of course. Oh, let's just put the one that's always on there. Perfect. There we go. So this is going to be quite an interesting tournament. Not least of all because so many things are being redefined. It is a 5v5. What we're seeing tonight is the final qualification stage for the WINA tournament, the WINA tournament. Let me just edit a few more things on stream there. Fantastic stuff. And let me just move us over here into the middle. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, it's a 5v5 round robin. There are 3 teams in this round robin, and they're competing for 2 spots, I believe, in the kind of the top 4 of the WINA tournament. What we're doing tonight is quite interesting. We're playing a best of 5. All the games will be played on Normandy and Supremacy Mode. Players' tanks will not be hidden during this kind of garage stage, especially what we're seeing here in the garage, you know, the different tank competitions on that side and on that side. The opponents can see each other's lineup, which is quite interesting. I believe this one is going to be played, the first one will be played at tier 8. Just to sort of facilitate some people playing in the tournament who may not be able to access a deep pool of tier 10 tanks. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I love a fresh format when it comes to World of Tanks Blitz, eSports, tournaments, competitive gameplay, ultra competitive gameplay. So 5v5 with all the other things that we've been discussing sounds good to me. We've got no copyright sounds playing in the background. Great channel full of copyright-free music, so it's worth checking them out. Yeah, we're just waiting. Let's actually see what's hip-hop happening. No, it's okay. Look at us, we should do the smiley face. There you go. Et voila. No. It's a community tournament. I think the important thing to remember is the organization of this tournament. We're slicker than World of Tanks Blitz Twister 2016. So we're just waiting for one more player on this team. We've got the five players on this team. Oh my god, my body is rebelling against me. A distinct a distinct lack of caffeine in the system, it seems. So, we're waiting. I don't know what to expect. I would like to kind of talk to you about what to expect, but I have no idea because 5 versus 5 is something that I've never really seen before in a targeted competitive format. And tier 8 is not something that I've really played a lot of lately. We've had some, I mean, we've got the new Chinese TD line in, the T28 Defender, which Coyote Tango from the Void Clan is rocking here. Even things like the AMX M449. I don't have extensive experience with that. I kind of ground my way through and have been playing, well, spamming OP tier 6 tanks when I'm frustrated with my life and the universe. And playing a lot of tier 10 and doing the tournament commentary and things as of late. So, oh, we're in. Wonderful. Okay, let's get my face out of the way so you can see everything. It's 5v5. Mr. Electric's team, IS3 Defender, IS5, IS6, Full House, Yahtzee. On the heavy ISs there. Backed up by a Time 59 and a WZ121 FT. Red team, North Spawn, V-Glory, Coyote Tango, Kora, Kev, and Tan 2 Strong. Another WZ121 FT. The Cruel Twist. A VK101P, a T28 Defender. What a glorious tank that is. And a AMX M449. So a very nice, interesting lineup of tanks. Let's get free cam nice and elevated there. Look at that. Glorious stuff. Frames per second are good. It's a 4-cap map Normandy. Arctic Assassin IS5 early cap on D. Tantan 2 strong. Kev 5-5. 5-5-5. Scouting B. The V Glory in the M449. Nice engaging Mr. Electric there in the IS3 Defender. Nothing really connecting. We're seeing the first move onto A. It's Kev in the WZ120. Sincerely Apollo in the IS6. Threatening to cap B. Radon in the WZ. Moving backwards. Arctic Assassin playing along the back lines there. Quarter not going into C. Biding his time. And going straight past C. Looking to get stuck in early on, and we've missed something. Oh, good lord. You know it's early in the morning here, and that's a big hit into Mr. Electric. Braz's 18 neck, the Type 59, burnt down very quickly there. Swarmed by blue tanks. Didn't really have the backup of the red team. Oh, Radon's taken a huge hit. Reds are in strife here. They're in trouble. Sincerely Apollo and Mr. Electric getting stuck in. Coyote Tango finishes off Radon. And now we are seeing Kev in trouble. Mr. Electric trying to get round, but the traverse numbers on the WZ just slightly too much. Mr. Electric in trouble. Kev to finish him off. Great penetration values on the TD there. Tantan too strong. Has had enough. And doesn't take much damage on the 4 though. Sincerely Apollo. 1 man versus 5. It looks like Kev in the WZ with the kill. Oof. Absolutely fantastic. Carnage. I'm sorry, I can't join a platoon. I will accept the friend requests though. Om nom nom, all the friend requests. Yes. Just a huge outperformance there by Coyote Tango and the lads from this team. Just in terms of DPM, we lost Braz's 18. We lost Braz's 18 Naked Cowboys very early on in the Type 59, and it was a downward, a spiraling experience for Mr. Electric and his team for the rest of the game. Very comprehensive play there. Let me just see actually if we have team names. Because no one's confirming me the team names. Might be quite nice to get some team names in there. But we're all ready. I'm ready. They're ready. It's 1-0 to Coyote Tango and Co. Same map. Slight change up. We've got a WZ110 instead of an IS5. No changes to Coyote Tango, Cora playing crashes in the middle of the map. The team name's actually Eclipse and Dream Team V2. I'm not sure which is which. So let's see. C is going early. It's Sincerely Apollo. Okay, let me get focused on that. I need to fly the free cam better for you all. Sincerely Apollo, Braz is 18, capping off C early. Kev again making the quick move on A. It looks like Radon trying to get a reset in there. Have to be careful because Tantan too strong's down on the beach. Coyote Tango bounces off Titanium. Time 59 ding there being played by one of the flute players. Brazes and Sincerely Apollo barreling down from C, looking to get stuck into their opponents. Mr. Electric in trouble, lots of trouble. Coyote Tango in the T28 Defender picks up the first kill again. Radon getting stuck into the back of Tantan too strong. Let's see. Cora looking to get another big hit into Radon. He's taking his time. He wants to make sure it goes in. 404 for 404. Perfect RNG trade there. And the Naked Cowboys in trouble. Nice camouflage. That's the Platinum Diamond camouflage. And he is Braz's 18 Naked Cowboys is getting a lot of attention from a lot of different angles. And it looks like the blue team will be taking this one again. Sincerely Apollo in the IS-6. He's the last man standing. It's a brilliant move again. Blue team, look at the low hit points they've got on the table there. Coyote Tango, one shot. V-Glory, one shot. Kev, half a one shot. Sincerely Apollo, really the IS-6 is going to struggle against the VK 101P. It looks... Ooh, it's an HE roll. It's a bounce. He's not going down without a fight. Sincerely Apollo looking to make the blue team pay. Takes down Coyote Tango in the T28 Defender. Kev in behind Sincerely Apollo. Can't bring the gun to bear. V-Glory to finish him off. No, it's a bounce. Sincerely Apollo looking to pick up Kev. Kev can't. And it is V-Glory with the ram damage there, actually, to seal the deal. And that was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And I'm just seeing we've got a few people watching in the chat. So there we go. We've got, that was again, well, we lost the Coyote Tango. Okay, so Eclipse is Cora's team, and Dream Team V2, Mr. Electric's team. So Eclipse doing the business so far. One more for them to win the best of 5. It's a round robin. So Dream Team V2 will be playing another opponent tonight, and that Eclipse will also be playing that same opponent. We'll find out their team names soon enough. And I've just seen we've got some other chaps for whom it is far too early in the morning as well. In the chat, so absolutely wonderful to have some lads from Finland watching an NA community tournament stream. That's nice to see. I'll survive. I'll be fine. So Eclipse on match point. Team captain Cora. Dream Team V2. I think Mr. Electric is the team captain. They'll need to win 3 games back to back, but it seems unlikely at the moment. Eclipse playing a very comprehensive game. Looking at the lineups here, Eclipse locked in early on. We've got Lone Ranger, the T34 1776 T34 Independence, Cora, the AMX M449. We've still got Kevin, the WZ120 1FT, V-Glory, and Coyote Tango IS3 Defenders. Double Defenders could be a very tasty matchup indeed. Not sure how Dream Team V2 are going to respond to this. Well, it looks like they're trying again to kind of keep mobility as an element in the game for themselves. The Panther 2 Arctic Assassin, it's a bold choice. Not gonna lie, I don't really like Arctic Assassin's chances in this match, although he does have a beautiful camouflage on the tank. Panther 2 is, I mean, it's a brilliant tank in randoms, but in the kind of the focused environment of a 5v5, I think it might be slightly too soft, particularly on this map we're going to expect to see Arctic Assassin having to rely on working the backfield. Blues with a strong armor advantage here. And Cora Cora is going to lead the charge. He'll be backed up by the War DPM burst potential of the defenders. A strong hull down unit it is, the T-34. And the T-34, and that is Sincerely Apollo across the field. Takes one in return from Kev. Kev spotted though. Cora Cora getting stuck into, and this is that soft Panther 2 we were talking about. Really out of position there, being far too far forward. That's a support tank. It should not be making first contact with the enemy. B going early in the hands of Mr. Electric. Cap advantage for the red team. Dream Team V2. Coyote Tango leading the charge. IS3 Defender. V-Glory there in for support. Naked Cowboys going down potentially. Mr. Electric moving into shield. V-Glory coming in for the kill. Looking for a ram. Doesn't pick it up. Sincerely Apollo and Naked can punish him. V-Glory takes down Naked Cowboys, and now Cora Cora and Sincerely Apollo will get... and V-Glory will be brawling Mr. Electric and the Lone Ranger. Coyote Tango. Well, the Lone Ranger finishes off Sincerely Apollo. It's now a 5-on-3. Cora Cora's looking low. He is pulling back out of trouble. Coyote Tango brawling Mr. Electric. Arctic Assassin, well, Radon goes down to... Oh, good lord. Arctic Assassin is in trouble. V-Glory and the IS3 Defender finishes him off. Mr. Electric, last man standing. A good series of GGs there. But Eclipse comprehensively outplaying their opponents in this first matchup in the round robin. Only 3 teams, best of 5. All games played on Normandy, so we should become very familiar with the dynamics of the Normandy map before the end of this evening or this morning's stream. And what be gameplay 101 saying that Void V is whooping ass, and I would agree. They really are. The margin of victory decreasing sequentially each game. They had the clearest win on the first one, and this one was closely contested. But still, Void, their Eclipse team, looking very comfortable and confident throughout. So we're going to wait now for the next one. And the other team is Black Arrow. And that is TF World _ Gen, the BA clan. So let's see. Let's just remind people to reset scores. Let me just okay. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I should probably have some coffee. Let's see. Can I go get some coffee? I mean, it's now... It's 4:28. I mean, I've gotten up to go to work at this time before. This is not crazy. I mean, it's Saturday morning. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so we've got the indication from Black Arrow's captain, TF World, is we've got about 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go. So I can actually... I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go make a coffee. Because I really, really, really need some caffeine. So I'm going to put this on pause. I'm going to leave the music playing in the background. I'll up the volume. And then we'll come back and carry on. But just, I believe the next game will be Eclipse versus Black Arrow. So hang tight there, guys. And I will see you all very soon. Look at that. We've even got a Be Right Back graphic. Wonderful.
Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking as lost control. It's paradise with honesty, but in the dead
And good evening all. I am back. I'm back. There we go, I'm back. So, back in the game. I've got, let's see. I put a rather large cup of coffee. We're good to go. V Glory from the Eclipse team asks everyone, please tell Tartan's mom to give him, well, mum actually, is the correct pronunciation of that, to give him 1 hour more. Yes, so to Tartan's mother, it would be lovely if you could let him play for 1 more hour, just so we can conclude these battles, please. Blue Monkey Gaming wishes everyone a good evening from NJ. I'm assuming that means New Jersey, but I have no idea. Oh, not sorry, not Tartan's. Tan too strong. Apologies to Tartan's mother. We actually mean Tan too strong's mother. Interesting. We have lost connection. Okay. We had a minor technical hitch. I am unsure if that's working. It is working. Okay, apologies. That was rather terrifying. My internet cable came loose. So, but it seems now, other than a 24-second delay, we're good. Wonderful. Still working. So we're still waiting on everyone. Let's get this cracking. So it is on the red team. We've got, actually no, it's not going to be Void's Eclipse team. It is going to be let me just double check this. A Dream Team V2. This is Dream Team V2, and they're going to play Black Arrows. Ah, is Black Arrow the clan name? It is! Oh, look at that. So Black Arrow versus Dream Team. I think it's just because it's actually now, it's so early in Europe that it's started to get late in America. So we're just waiting for people to switch around and whatnot. And again, I think we're playing Tier 8 in this matchup, because not everyone from the Dream Team is able to field a deep roster of Tier 10 tanks. Just a reminder for those of you who have tuned in, it is going to be a, well, it's a best of 5 playing on Normandy. Teams will know each other's tanks compositions going into the game, and we are going in now. Yes! Tanks. And it is Red Team North Spawn. That is Dream Team V2. Blue Team South Spawn Black Arrow. We haven't seen Black Arrow play yet this evening, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of style and dynamic they bring to the table. And let us just see here. We've got a very similar lineup from what we saw before from Dream Team. Titanium in the Type 59 Ding, Radon WZ-120, Brazos 18 Naked Cowboys WZ-110, Mr. Electric in the IS-3 Defender, Sincerely Apollo IS-3 Bear, Black Arrow. Bit of a different lineup here. T-34 Independence and a VK-101P, similar to what actually Eclipse are running. Going for C, Disorder in the 251. That's a bold tank choice. in 5v5, but the mobility and penetration is something to be marveled at. Another WZ-120 seems to be the tier 8 meta TD go-to choice, and a second VK101P Nuber 979 driving that one. Strong cap lead for Dream Team here. A and B storming ahead. D and C will go to the Black Arrows, which is a nice lead for them, because that will give them control of the top field. Now they're fighting downhill. The question will be, can Dream Team work in that? Look at that ladder attachment. That is a big ladder. Can Dream Team work hull down? And can they keep their opponents at bay? And that's a good connection. Oh, but he has been punished for that. 131 HP in the Naked Cowboys. Disorder looking for a flank shot. He's been spotted though. He won't be able to sneak in unspotted and drop a blind shot on them. And it looks like Sincerely Apollo, Radon and Naked Cowboys. Disorder bounces Naked Cowboys. Radon and Sincerely Apollo looking to shut down the 251. But the Disorder in the 251 does manage to take down Naked Cowboys. Mr. Electric now in trouble, getting hammered there, losing many hit points very quickly. Nuber 979 and Nah moving in for the kill. Nah bounces. Nuber hits the ground. Mr. Electric's going to have some shots in the chamber, but the 120 is such a mobile tank. Bounces again, Mr. Electric. And actually Nuber 979 leaving Nah. And Nah is going to have to deliver here. Another bounce. Mr. Electric could take down Nah. And Nuber is really letting his teammate down. It's a bounce. Oh, and Nah finally does it. Finally takes down Mr. Electric in the IS-3 Defender. We're looking at a 5-on-3 situation here. Black Arrows with the high ground, with the cap lead. All 4 caps in their favor. It's now a 4-on-3, but the cap pressure is going to storm ahead in the favor of the blue team. Radon and Titanium will need to finish off the WZ-120. Sincerely Apollo needs to stay in the game, but it looks like TF World, TF World and Disorder there, shutting down Sincerely Apollo. Radon takes down Nah. It's a 2-on-3, but the cap pressure is unassailable, and it's a 2-on-1. Radon now gets a good hit into Disorder. The cap pressure going over. Disorder power sliding, getting a shot in through the side. Radon spared. Termination. Oh, it was lovely. Absolutely lovely. Oh yeah, I'll take the friend request. Yeah, you never have too many friends. Too early. It's too early. Marvelous. So that was a very closely fought match. Certainly it seems that Dream Team V2 are either learning a lot from their previous games, or there's a bit of a more balanced matchup here between Black Arrows and Dream Team V2. And we're just waiting now for the final players to ready up from each team. Black Arrow's ready. Dream Team V2. Oh, we're just shuffling spectators for the time being. Tommy20 from Rain is here. Great to see you, buddy. Again, this Panther 2, I'm not sure about this tank choice. The Scorpion G is an interesting one. I mean, I would expect the Scorpion G and no Panther 2. I mean, if you're taking this tank. It needs heavy tanks at the front. That's better. And even the Type 59 Ding, I'm not sold on that in this format. Although both teams seem to think that it's a good idea because they're taking one. And we've got the Black Arrows, T-34 Independence, Type 59 Ding, VK-101P by 2, and a WZ-121FT. Dream Team... No. Sorry, that was the Black Arrows. Dream Team V2, IS-3 Bear, IS-5, a Scorpion G, T-34, and a Type 59. Similar lineups here. It's the VK-101... VK, 101s, which are the I think are going to be the real workhorses here for the blue team. Sincerely, Apollo sticking it to the building, and it looks like Reds playing uphill this time, trying to deny Black Arrows the high ground. There was a distinct advantage for the Black Arrows side in the previous match. Mr. Cool 936 going for B. Cap advantage for the red team. They've got C, but they're clustered, and it's a good reset actually on Mr. Cool 936. He just wasn't angling, overexposed slightly, not in the 120, looking for shots. We've got the Type 59 and the IS-5, IS-3 Bear pushing across into D. Blue team playing quite a clustered game, although Disorder switched out from the RU-251. He's gone for the A cap, which is a nice move. Oh, look at that. Ships and everything. I never go to the beach. At least not in this map. Real life I do. So let's see. Red team now, cap advantage will be eroded unless they can cap off D. Arctic Assassin, I would have liked to have seen him make a move for that. Certainly there is no real reason why he can't be in D, making those cap points happen, but it has cost them the cap lead. Black Arrows, nice tight formation, limited map control. Radon AFK. Are we having a 4-man 4 versus 5? It looks like Radon is indeed AFK. Oh, sincerely, Apollo is in trouble. He's in a nice strong position here, but I'm not sure he is going to be there for much longer. Radon very AFK, very AFK indeed. Hit points much more even than you would expect actually, but the cap pressure is in the favor of the blue team. Sincerely, Apollo Arctic Assassin can't really make a move, and I say the hit points are even. There's actually a slight advantage to the blue team, and actually Radon, a big chunk of the hit point pool, 1600, is not active. And if the Black Arrows were aware of this, I'm sure they would be much more confident to push in, rather than kind of facing off against an unknown T-34 entity. Maybe they suspect he's somewhere in the backfield. Sincerely, Apollo Arctic Assassin in trouble. Nuber 979 making the move. He's pushing in. Nuber looking for shots. I mean, he's got a fantastic armor profile that's not impenetrable, and he takes one. RNG slightly more in the favor of the blue team there on that exchange. Sincerely, Apollo bounces TF World. Disorder takes down, well, the 159 shuts down the other 59. And now Disorder and Nah will be rocking around. And it is Mr. Electric in the Scorpion G. All the way deep in the backfield. It's a 5-on-1 situation. I think now the blue team have realized that Radon from the Fluke clan is AFK. Disorder manages to bounce the front. Mr. Electric takes a huge hit there. And the Scorpion G stinging is not long for this world. He goes down, and it is just the inactive Radon to be finished off by Disorder. And that is game 2 to Black Arrows. Best of 5 match point Black Arrows. One more to play, and that one much more convincing victory. A strong, a balanced start, even though Radon wasn't on the field, but a very convincing execution there by the Black Arrows in the end game, the end phases. Radon crashed. And let's see. And Tan 2 Strong is back in the room. So it is match point to the Black Arrows. Dream Team v2. Again in a situation where they need to win 3 games back to back to make it happen. And based on what we've seen so far from their play this evening, I'm not really sure. Spawns have not been switched. We are leaving. We're leaving. The spawn's not switched. It's honestly, managing the rooms it's something which is so readily overlooked as a consideration. Definitely doing this kind of thing, streaming tournaments, it's almost impossible for one person to control the room and control the stream, do the talking, the interaction, whatever else. You definitely need someone, and it's so easy to forget to do something. You know, you have to reset the scores between fixtures, you have to rotate the spawns, you have to be aware of the map, you have to listen to the chat, rotate people through, put people in the queue, set people as spectators. It really is it's a tall order for a room manager. And even me, I just have to click one button and sometimes I don't do it. So there you go. Huge shout out to Dark Magician for doing all of the legwork here in this tournament room. We're back in. Spawns been switched. Free cam is on a lazy speed, and Black Arrows, blue team, south spawn. Similar plan, well, same lineup as before. Similar plan as game 1 when they were on this spawn last. Rock the heavies up into C. TF World, Mr. Cool. Play the others more passive towards the western edge of the town. Naked Cowboys gets the early cap on D. Nice move of the Type 59's mobility. Scorpion G, Mr. Electric playing a nice little role here, actually. Although he's not really in the fight so much. Sincerely Apollo, IS3 Bear once again playing this sort of plain area, which is it's not an easy TF World captures an absolute flogging there. I think that was the Scorpion G delivering the punishment, and it's red team with the slight cap lead. Hit points marginally in the favor of the blue team, but there's a couple of low hit point tanks actually on the red team as the low hit point tanks. The Type 59, the IS3 Bear, and that's the soft Scorpion. He got spotted, he got punished. Now Arctic Assassin in the IS5's coming round. Mr. Cool, TF World taking crossfire. Radon and Sincerely Apollo doing a good job to engage the players on C, whilst knowing that they've got a significant amount of firepower there stacked up on B, and it's 3 caps to the blue team. Blue team controlling the caps. Now they've extended the hit point lead by about 1k, although that is being closed slowly but surely by the red team. But the angles of fire Well, it's interesting actually. The blue team, Black Arrows, TF World Slow, rotating with Mr. Cool. Nuba, Nah, Disorder. Two separate fire bases for both teams, more or less. Sincerely Apollo looking to get stuck into Disorder in the Type 59 ding. Disorder looking for the shot. Nicely made. Sincerely Apollo not pushing forward the advantage on the reload. Nuba bounces a couple of key shots there, gets one into Radon. First kill made by the Nah into the Brazos 18 Cowboys. Type 59 ding, but we've lost both Type 59s, and now Sincerely Apollo in the IS-3 Bear is down, Arctic Assassin is down. It's Radon in the T-34 and Mr. Electric. Oh, high explosive roll. Mr. Electric does a great job there of finishing off, but he's going to get taken down by, and he's stuck on the rock. TF World has him on the reload. Punishes the last man standing in the Scorpion G. And that is very well played by the Black Arrows. 3-0 going through. I think it's safe to assume that Dream Team V2 are out of the run for the winner finals. I guess we're going to be seeing Black Arrows versus Void Eclipse. Both teams beating Dream Team V2 3-0. I would, if I had to comment on it, I would say that the Eclipse delivered a much more convincing victory, actually, overall. So Void Eclipse scores have been reset, which is good. We're just waiting for the Void Eclipse team to assemble here in the tournament room. Black Arrows here. Now we're playing for the top spot of the round robin. We're waiting. Okay, we're going for a 5-minute break. Very good. Dark Magician button. So, well, we're ready. So we won't miss the start of the game, which is good. And this is the final matchup in this evening's round robin. 5 AM Central European time. God knows what time it is in North America. Any predictions? Those of you who are watching live, please do make use of the live chat that we have on the stream here. Also, please, if you're enjoying the video, like it. Even if you're not enjoying the video, it'd be quite nice if you could like it. You know, these things are always helpful. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And send me a friend request in game if you haven't already. I always accept friend requests. Platoon invites, not so much. Usually I'm streaming or doing something particular, which means that I can't platoon. Haven't been playing much at the randoms as much as I would like. Hopefully, what I'm going to be looking to do over the next couple of weeks is get a system or a device, piece of software, that will enable me to play the game on my iPad and stream it via my PC. That should just improve the experience in general, shall we say. And now Lone Ranger is here for Void Eclipse. He can be moved across once Dark Magician is back. Once Dark Magician button is back from there. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm dying. Alright, it was a full week at work last week. Then I was out last night. I've caught about 2 hours sleep. And my body is just letting me know. You know, it's not on. But I'm having fun, I'm enjoying it. Tier 8, 5v5 is an interesting format. Gives me a lot of faith actually for the 4v4 tournaments that I'll be running in the next couple of weeks. I think the registers for the the first 3 that we're going to be doing are full, notionally. But the larger, what I'm calling the Quest 4 Championship, that will be opened to about 32 teams in total. On the EU server though, unfortunately. So, sorry, NA guys. Although, you know, you can replicate the same format. It's not rocket science. But this 5v5 format, even a tier 8, gives me a lot of hope for the 4v4. A lot of hope indeed. We've been playing, I mean, the one versus one, it's far too, how to say, it's static. Very stagnant gameplay 1v1. 2 versus 2 has been an exciting format. That we've been doing a lot with the FBI clan on the EU server. Their 2 versus 2 Elite League tournament. That's been good. It's been very good actually. Those have been very good games. Wargaming's running a 3 versus 3 tournament in March, like an official one in the game. I know the Kraken eSports clan EU server did something similar, but they had limitations on terms of French tanks and the like. And now we're going back in. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna come out champion of the round robin group? Well, we've got Void's Eclipse team, Red team, South Spawn versus Black Arrow's Blue team, North Spawn. Tank compositions, interesting. Triple T-34s for the for Void Eclipse. I'm not sure if there's a numerical difference in terms of the T-34 independence compared to just the regular T-34. The DPM or armor or anything is different. Probably very similar. The Black Arrows also rocking a double VK 101P and a T-34. The discrepancy here is the WZ and the RU 251 disorder. So Black Arrows have the mobility with the 251, and the WZ's an interesting choice. And the 251 getting a cheeky shot there onto Coyote Tango. Resetting the cap on B. In the meantime, though, Blue team have capped off D, and there's a big hit. A big hit went into the WZ-120, and now the Blue team are bleeding hit points all over the place. Blue team with the cap advantage, but it's fractional. Less than 1 kill's difference. Disorder playing a view range game, but Mr. Cool and Nuba are not trading very well here. They're really getting outplayed by the T-34s, and Cora and Coyote Tango is delivering some absolutely storming hits. And Nuba is looking to get stuck into Cora. V-Glory is taking a lot of fire as well. Both teams bleeding hit points, but there is a 2k hit point advantage in the favor. Well, slightly less, Mono slightly more. There's a significant hit point advantage in the favor of the red team, and they've just gone a gun up, taking down TF World. And you'd have to be, well, you'd have to be a very bold person indeed to call the blue team to be able to come back from this one, because the reds are swarming all over them now, and they've lost their second gun. Nuba goes down, and the other 3 in the fight, well, the 251 is looking very low, and he's going to be relying on speed. We just lost Mr. Cool. Disorder in the 251 goes down, gets stuck on a building. Bit of a mismanagement there on in the driver's seat. And oh no, doesn't even get a shot off Coyote Tango in through the side. And it's a 4-1 victory to Void's Eclipse team. Very comprehensive. victory for those guys. And we're gonna go in. It's best of 5, just to reiterate that. Rotate spawns. Did they rotate the spawns? Let's see. No changes to the lineups. I'm not sure why the blue team are having another crack at it. I think the 5 heavies is a very dangerous format, actually. Disorder storming his way across the map. Plane crashes. There we go. Tan too strong. Nice gun depression, making use of this spot by the windmill. Doesn't actually spot up. Disorder takes a lot of damage. Disorder getting spotted there. I'm not sure if that was the right call. WZ 120 for the blue team, unspotted, enjoying life. Tan too strong, taking a big hit. Blue team will get the cap lead though via C. All 3 heavies clustered there. It's a strong start. It is a very strong start indeed for the Black Arrows. Can they maintain momentum? V Glory takes a big hit, and it's the hit points. Well, they were much stronger. The red team 5 heavies had a deeper hit point pool to begin with, and now it is 600 points in the favor of the blue team. Coyote Tango in a bit of a bind here. That 120 doing the business, getting damage on the table early on. Blues with C, they need to control D and B and defend themselves, but if they can do that, they can win the game. Reds will need to cap off B, and I think it's possible. Although they're not exactly sure where their opponents are. Lone Ranger 777 waiting for the Tan too strong medium to scout out the opponent's spawn area. As soon as that's confirmed clear, maybe we'll see a push for D. I mean, a B, sorry. D is certainly a no-go. C is... C is well defended. Nuber has crashed. Oh no, he's back in the game. Let's look at this. And Cora takes a hit. Cora trading. TF World also trading with Coyote Tango. Let's just get kind of sat up on here. Coyote Tango looking for shots. Trades pretty evenly. Nuber's taking some more hits. Nuber has crashed or is ignoring shots from the right flank. Reds capped off B like we said they needed to. Cap pressure is now going to take over in their favor. They've also managed to recover their hit point pool, or like the hit point advantage that they had to begin with. That's very good. And now they've got over a 1k hit point advantage there, and there's some low hit point tanks on the side for the Blues, and they've also ended themselves up in a crossfire here, which is very tough. V Glory is going to go in for the kill. Oh no, he just gets another shot into Nuber. Has Nuber? I think Nuber has crashed. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate indeed. Because that was a key piece in the defensive network, and now it is 5-on-1, and it is a stormingly good victory for Void Eclipse. But Tan too strong will be going down to Nah. Potentially, yes, but Nah will be falling in swift order to the guns of Eclipse. Lining up the last stand. Nah will not go down easily, but he will go down. And that is GG to Void Eclipse again. 2-0 match point to Team Eclipse. Black Arrows now in the position where they have to win 3 matches back to back to win the day, and that's looking unlikely. Interesting to note that we've just seen all matches so far on track to be 3-0 strikeouts. I like this lineup here actually by Void's Eclipse team. You know, the double T-34s, the double VKs, plus the mobile man to run the scouting missions. That was a nice touch. I'm not so sure the WZ is. It's good for getting some early damage on the board, but it's not a brilliant map control piece. And the Type 59 ding. Unsure. But we're seeing Void Eclipse changing it up, going for quite a punchy list here. 3 defenders, 2 of them being IS-3s, one of them being the T-28. That's a tidy amount of burst damage being brought to the table. Bearing in mind, of course, both teams can see each other's compositions here, so you know they know what's coming. Black Arrows know what is coming. Red team, Void Eclipse, with the burst damage, will be looking to maximize that early on. Hopefully for the Black Arrows, no more of their players crash out halfway through a game. What a beautiful map this is. Look at all those explosions and planes and whatever else. And we're seeing blue team playing kind of a more central southern approach. Reds going for the early cap on C. C is the preferred cap, actually. People don't like tapping D, but they don't mind going in for the C cap early on, and that is the meta that we're seeing at the moment, actually, truth be told. And Reds with the cap advantage. Tan too strong. Took a hit somewhere. There we are, there's Tan playing the scout mission there, making sure that the blues don't sneak up on the reds through their own spawn, but he's been spotted up. We'll need to wait for the camo to reset. Oh, and there is a push coming, and TF World, this is the burst damage, all 3 defenders working together. Coyote Tango is going to look to get the kill shot on TF World. It's a low roll, but Lone Ranger's there to pick up the kill, and now Coyote Tango can return the favor. No, Tan too strong. Out of nowhere, takes down Mr. Cool. It's a 2-gun advantage. I just love this T-28 defender. What a glorious looking machine. Lone Ranger looking low, looking lower. Goes down. Cora barreling into his opponents. Deep hit point pool, strong armor profile. He is going to chase down the WZ. Looking to just shut him down with an HE roll, maybe. No, leaving it for his teammates. Beautiful play here. Gets a bounce in. Disorder takes a big hit. That was from Coyote. Coyote Tango looking for the kill shot. Picks it up. Tan too strong. Rams into the back of TF World. And it's a 3-0 victory for Void Eclipse. Magical stuff. Absolutely magical. And that is, I believe, the end of this evening's, and oh, that was a very good game for Void Eclipse. A very strong position throughout, a very sort of confident, although that doesn't really show in the damage numbers here, but that was a very strong game for Void Eclipse indeed. It's 3-0. Let's go. Let's say GG to all. And thank you to those of you who tuned in. Been a pleasure. It's been a very early stream indeed. But it's been nice to, you know, since season 5v5 T-Raid action on Normandy. I've enjoyed it. Tommy20 is asking me if I've been playing more Blitz PC, and I have been playing more Blitz PC actually. I find it less stressful. I don't do as well as I do in What Blitz. Not by a significant margin. But I do enjoy it as a format. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I enjoy it, Tommy20. Shall we say. But anyways, thank you all for tuning in. Let me just move my camera over here. There we go. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure to stream some more tournaments for you. I've got a lot coming up. I've been quite busy with work, with other things going on, and the like, but I believe next week we've got the 5th season of the Elite League 2 vs 2 tournament on the EU server. We're going to have then the week after the first edition of the 4v4 tournament that I will be running, which I'm quite excited for. And just a note to all of you who play competitive Blitz and are looking forward to some big tournaments from Wargaming, I've got a very busy schedule coming up in April. And then towards the end of May, tentatively my calendar has been booked for some big fixtures. So keep an eye on the in-game news. Should be some very exciting things coming up. So huge thank you to the WINA tournament organisers and to all the participants tonight. My pleasure to stream the matches for everyone. Again, a reminder to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're not already on my Discord server, the link to that is in the description below. So please do come join us there. It's not completely dead. We have some good times. We have some fun channels. And I hope to see you there soon. This is Rolling Swarm. I mean, I feel like I'm going to go to bed, but like it's now time for breakfast. So bye guys. Thank you very much.
Make it